Let me teach you about office politics power dynamics. So the first thing you need to know is the org chart that you're given on day one is not the real organizational chart. What you need to do is map the power structures of an organization because they've got knowledge that everyone needs to know. So you need to understand and map that power structure out. The way you do that is by being in meetings, seeing who listens to who. For instance, on certain topics like technology, the CEO might not be the one who's making the final decision. He might look to someone more junior but more tech savvy than him to help make those decisions. You want to map out those power dynamics when you start your job. There's a thing called power mapping. You should look it up and check it out. The second thing about power dynamics is you need to start reading between the lines. With every conversation, it's kind of like an iceberg. It's what is said in the meeting and then the hidden agenda or the underlying motivations of why someone is doing something. If someone's showing resistance to an idea that you're proposing, there's usually 3 reasons why. Firstly, they don't like the actual suggestion. Second is that idea is a threat to them. Maybe it's going to take more of their time, or maybe that will be a threat to them getting promoted to a next level. Or thirdly, they may not like you. They may not like your personality, or they may not like your personal style. Unfortunately, this is real life. People are emotional and biased, and they make these biased decisions in the organization too, which is just shitty. The third thing to know about office power dynamics is it gradually increases the higher up you go in your career. So at the very start of your career, you're not going to see too much office politics. You're actually going to be shielded by middle management from that office politics. It's only when you start to progress to the higher levels when office politics really becomes a thing. The reason for that is there's limited resources at the top. It's like a pyramid. There's less positions at the top. So people are fighting for budget. They're fighting for people. They're fighting for the same promotion. And so that is when office politics gets more competitive. The hard thing is there too is you're usually dealing with the smartest people in the organizations or the smartest operators. That also adds a layer of complexity when you're trying to navigate those politics. But the number one thing to remember is always be providing, always be giving people helpful information, trying to add value to them. What you're looking for is those win-win situations where you helping that person out is also helping you out. Those win-win are what you're always looking for versus the win-loss scenarios. If you're interested in learning more about office politics, follow this account.